welcome to Young Hollywood. I'm Louise Brady, and with me now is Danny Boyle and James Franco. This is fantastic. They've got this awesome new film out, 127 hours.
Oh gosh, it's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you. It's based on a true story of Aaron Ralston, who was a mountain climber. In 2003, he was trapped under a boulder in Utah.
He had a digital camera with him, like a consumer camera, which he kept, and he recorded a series of messages as he died, basically, over these 5 days. And they're incredibly intimate messages.
When Danny hired me, I knew that these videos existed. I remember asking you if I could see them.
Yeah.
And you had told me that he didn't show them to many people. So I thought they were going to be, that he was going to be in a horrible state. He might be so emotional that it just would be slightly embarrassing, or he just wouldn't want people to see that. In fact, it wasn't anything like that. He was very composed because he did think he was going to die, and he's actually on these videos talking about his own death, because at that point he doesn't know that he's going to survive. It's actually this incredible strength that you see, even though it's all very simple and unemotional. Emotional, but not wallowing in self-pity. Because of that, actually, it's even more powerful.
Ironically, he's dying from his position as an amazing athlete. He's declining, he's losing all that power. But what he's gaining is knowledge, really, about himself, the way he's been, the way he's behaved to others, and how important in the loneliest of places people are. And it's there, that connection with them, which he makes through this camera, sort of pulls him out of there and gets reborn, really. He gets given another chance of life.
Have you thought to yourself and asked yourself that question, if you were in his position, could you really cut off your own arm?
No question, everybody would do it. It's problematic about how many would succeed, but you'd do it. And if you didn't have a knife, he has a knife which he's dulled, is blunt. He does it with that, which is extraordinary. It does take him a long time. But if you didn't have a knife, you'd chew it off. I mean, it sounds so brutal, but actually, of course, when you take everything away and you're just left with this simple thing, which is life, which is about to finish, what are you going to do? Do you want to keep it going? And the power of the people in his life who he feels he's got to connect with again just will make him do anything, and we will do it. It's an amazing euphoria you feel when he does get through what he has to do and get out of that. People talk about feel-good movies, and we made one like last year, Slumdog Millionaire, and this is proper euphoria. It's very deep. And I remember selling it to the studio, saying it's a story about one guy on his own in a canyon for 5 days, and at the end he cuts his arm off, and they gulped, you can imagine. And they said, will there be a dance at the end? I think is what they said, if I remember, because I think that worked the other time. And I remember saying to James, we've got to get a dance in here somewhere, James. And there is a great bit.
No, you're going to take credit for that? That was a spontaneous little bit I did.
James knew how to make this film a hit. Put us a dance. And there's a lovely bit, actually, when he does get free and he does James's version of I don't know what dance it was, actually. It's a nameless one, I think.
It's kind of like, I would imagine someone like a gold panna, like when he finds gold.
Yeah, hippity hoppity kind of dance.